Hi. I don't really know if you guys know what diabetes is. And I hope you know that the beloved teen heartthrob Nick Jonas was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes about 2.5 years ago. Now, I don't know if you'll know this, but I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 6 years ago. And that was a pretty hard time because I was young and I didn't really understand what was going on. So it was pretty difficult, but I just thought I'd explain to you all what diabetes really is. Okay. So right by your liver there is this organ called the pancreas. Let me try it for you. Okay, so let's say this is your pancreas. Not quite sure what it looks like. And you have these little cells. These look so weird. Okay, so you have these little cells. And these little cells are happy. I know this is so weird. And they're making insulin. And insulin is like a key. I know that doesn't look anything like a key. So this is a key. And then it lets in all the sugar cells into your bloodstream. So there are the sugar cells and it lets them into your bloodstream. Because if it doesn't do that, then the sugar cells can turn into ketones. And ketones can make you really sick and can possibly make you die. So with diabetes, let me just erase these. So with diabetes, your white blood cells come and they think that the little cells in your pancreas are a virus, so they attack them. So they can't make insulin anymore. They're gone. So then he's satisfied. He thinks that he killed a virus. But really that's not helping you at all. It's like something's wrong with your white blood cells. So it attacks other parts of your body, but it only attacks the pancreas. So then you can't make insulin anymore. So then the symptoms start. Because of the ketones, your body needs to get rid of that sugar somehow. So the best way is to pee. So your body makes you thirstier, and so you have to go to the bathroom a whole lot more. And you start to lose weight, and you're just not so hot. And my mom noticed these symptoms, so she took me to the hospital, and they found out that I had diabetes. So I had to be rushed to the hospital, and they said that this wasn't going to change anything, that I was going to be fine, but I had to stay there for 5 days, and I was young, so I had no idea what was really going on with me. And I had an IV right here, and another one right here, and this one was attached to this big machine. And I'm guessing it was sending in insulin. So I basically had a lot of ketones, and I was getting very sick. So then I had to take insulin shots, so that my body could get the insulin, so my blood sugar wouldn't stay super high. But that's not the only thing that happens with diabetes. Sometimes you can get too much insulin and your blood sugar can become low, and that's not good either. What basically happens is that you need sugar in your body when you become low. I'm going to show an example for you. For an average person, that is a G, not a 9. This should be around your blood sugar. Most diabetics, when they go to the hospital, this is around the blood sugar. And that is really high. So when you're low, my symptoms basically start once I reach 70. And I become very shaky and very tired and very dizzy. And sometimes I'll even get a headache. It's just not fun, and then you have to drink juice, and then you have to wait a couple minutes, and then your blood sugar should go back to normal. But not enough insulin can cause your blood sugar to go high. basically around 300. And then you start to get really thirsty again. And sometimes, when I reach the 500, I will throw up because of the ketones. But that's only happened twice. But one time I was over at a friend's house. Let's just say I don't like pizza anymore. So, it's basically really hard when you have diabetes, but I've had it for 6 years, so I've basically become accustomed to it. I wear a set. I'm not sure what Jonas uses, but I use what we call a pump, and then it hooks up to this. At the concert I went to for the Jonas Brothers, Jonas showed us his set. It was really weird. It was nothing like I've ever seen before, because we're 2 different sets and 2 different pumps. So. But anyway, that's basically what diabetes is, and this was type 1 diabetes, not type 2. I'm not sure what type 2 is, but if you see any of the symptoms that I've talked about, I recommend getting your blood tested. So go to a doctor. You'll just get your blood drawn in like a week or so. You'll get the results back. Hopefully they're good. My sister had to do that because they were afraid she would get diabetes too. But that's basically it. And if you have anything to add, if I missed anything, please send me a video. I'd love to know. And I'd love to know your stories about how you got type 1 diabetes or how your friend got it. Because it's not fun and we all need to stay together. So,